What's going on, y'all? Welcome into Wake Up Barstool. It's going to be a great Tuesday show. We had Bruce Pearl on yesterday. He had some things about to say about Miami of Ohio. The AD did not agree, and he'll defend the Redhawks. Plus, we'll get in the most hated college basketball players. We got 100 days of World Cup. Rob Stone's going to stop by and talk about it. We got Big Cat versus Cheah debate. We got a lot going on today. So come hang out with us over the next couple hours here on FS1. This is Wake Up Barstool. What's going on, everybody? T-Bob A-Bear, we got Big Cat, Eddie, Nikki, and Stephen Cheah, the Tuesday crew, back together. Feels like the first time in a while. Before we get into it, because we got to get into some college basketball games from last night, what it means, talk a little tournament. Dan, congrats on 10 years, man.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, yeah.
10 years of Pardon My Take. Unbelievable, dude.
Yes.
You've changed a lot of lives. I think definitely, I would say mine, sitting here in this room, this is a dream job. I never thought I would be doing this. Definitely all of us, basically.
We would all be... we're unhirable anywhere else. So thank you for that.
No, it's cool.
It's all built on PMT, man. It's
it's obviously not all built on PMT, but it's cool hitting a milestone. We're not like anniversary guys, so I think that was the first anniversary we ever celebrated for Pardon My Take. Like we didn't do 5 years. We didn't do 1,000 episodes. We actually had a joke for a few years ago. I think the Apple app, the podcast app, was just stuck. Like the maximum amount of episodes they could do is 500. So every episode we did was our 500th episode.
Oh wow!
But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's a tough business to be in. There's a lot of not great people in this business. So it's great that I was able to find someone who is great in Hank and PFT and everyone else who's involved. And yeah, it's cool.
It was really nice. I really enjoyed PFT, or Zach reading PFT's drunken tweet on Saturday. It was
apparently
pretty emotional.
we all need to go to therapy because there were multiple, I think Max, Memes, and PFT all wrote out tweets and deleted them because they didn't want to.
It was like two.
You guys are afraid to be human around.
Yeah. So, which is very funny. So we just kind of said it to each other in the room. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, we're really not anniversary guys here on Wake Up.
Oh no!
Ignore that.
I didn't notice that. It's actually like I'll say it right now,
dude. Ignore that sign, dude.
It's probably my least favorite thing in the world when people do like the I've been at Barstool for 6 months. What are you laughing about, Cheah?
Nothing.
Smiling?
No.
Or like this is our 300th episode.
It's funny you say that today.
Why? 1 year?
1 year today.
1 year at Barstool today? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Thank you.
Nick.
Thank you.
But you know what? You did it in a classy way. You didn't make it about you.
It came up organically.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Listen. Have your fun. It's fun. But yeah.
I wore a tux.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You wore tux. Dana and Kadik wore the Dumb and Dumber suits.
Oh,
Megan
no.
had a nice dress on.
You're the biggest thespian in this company.
Listen,
I love it, dude.
In your defense, I'm pretty sure Mostly Sports celebrates like every 25 episodes.
They-
So
That's
you're
true.
in good company.
They
do a
celebrate
lot of
more than we do.
anniversaries.
That is fair.
Yeah.
They're milestone. Every episode's a milestone.
Yeah, so you're good. They're milestone people. They're not. It's not that I don't like it. It's just keep your head down, keep working. So we got 10 years. We stopped for a day, and now we'll see you when we get to 20 years. That'll be when we do it again.
Perfect.
Hell yeah, man! But for real, congrats.
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you for everything.
I have an announcement that I'd like to make as well.
Oh yeah.
This is an important announcement. Duke is winning the national championship this year. There's no point to play the NCAA tournament. It is over. It's a wrap. This is Duke's year. This might be the greatest college basketball team of all time. Of all time. I'm pretty sure that on KenPom this morning, they're at plus 40, which hasn't happened since 1999 when also Duke did that, which was maybe the greatest college basketball team of all time until they played UConn in the finals and lost. But that's neither here nor there. Duke is going to win the national title. Forget about it. I don't care if you're Florida. I don't care if you're UConn. I don't care if you're Michigan or Wisconsin or Arizona, all the blue bloods of college basketball. Duke is going to win the national championship. Cancel March.
Does that ruin March for you?
Yeah. Listen, it ruins March. There's no way they don't win.
He's doing the Packers thing, which I appreciate.
I was going to say, you're doing a reverse thing here.
Yes.
I'm not doing I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is the greatest team I would think I've ever seen play college basketball.
Is this like the inevitability parlay?
You know what? Update the Chiron. It will be the greatest upset in sports history if Duke doesn't win the national championship this year. That's a fact. This team is unbelievable, Eddie. Have you seen them play?
They're great. They're great.
I don't think you've seen them play. If you think they're just great,
I've seen them play.
They're the greatest team of all time,
If they
Eddie.
lose to another 1 seed in the championship, greatest upset in history?
Yeah, absolutely, and without a doubt. Listen, there's no way, and I know people will be like, "Oh, didn't you say this last year?" Yeah, I did say this last year. So what? I was wrong. Hand up. If I'm wrong again, I'll put my hand up again and say I was wrong.
Look, the inevitability parlay didn't come to pass, right? That was supposed to be the Chiefs in Ohio State.
No, it wasn't even close. This is, yeah, that was actually really bad. It ended up being really bad. I hope this doesn't go the same way because Duke is that good.
Yeah, that'd be really disappointing if this went the same way.
They're the best team ever, Eddie.
Listen, I happen to like Duke. I love John Shire, and I just don't appreciate what you're doing right now.
I'm not doing anything. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
you know
If anything, I'm actually complimenting your team. I'm a well-known Duke hater, and this team is so good. They've converted my brain to say, hey, you know what? Give up. There's nothing you can do. Give up. This Duke team, maybe the greatest sports story ever if this Duke team somehow manages to lose.
Do you hate
I
them
think it
that
would
much?
actually be that.
Do you hate this team that much?
No, dude, I told you they're the greatest team ever.
They're actually more likable than other Duke teams that have won it because you know it's going to happen already.
Right, exactly. So it's not going to. It's not like
don't even watch.
They're not going to surprise me here. It's just happening. Like
They're doing you a favor.
The coronation has begun.
Yeah, Arizona looked bad last night. So, I think, yeah.
Eddie.
I was going to say,
Eddie,
it's on a night where Arizona captures the Big 12.
Eddie,
Dominates
these
Iowa
other teams are
State.
good, Eddie.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
good at basketball. Eddie, I got a future on Florida at 19-1.
Yeah.
wow.
Like,
I get
great
it.
price. Florida's been killing people. Florida is, any other year, Florida would walk to the national title. This year, no chance, Duke.
Yeah, you're right. I saw both those games back to back, and I was like, Arizona shouldn't even try.
Yeah, agreed.
Duke
all right, so sounds like you agree with me that
Well,
Duke is going to win it all easily.
yeah.
Thank you.
I'm riding your logic, so
Yeah, right.
that's it.
All right, so we can end the show right now.
I was going to say, we had a couple conversations about the games last night, maybe where they were going to go.
No, this is it.
I was coming in ready to hype up Arizona. I had no idea.
No, T-Bob. Come on, Arizona.
They looked so good last night,
playing
dude.
for second.
It's
Are
a
these
waste
odds-
of breath.
These should be odds for second. That would make more sense. Duke, take Duke off, play for second.
I mean, Tommy Lloyd last night just became the fastest coach ever to 140
Tommy Lloyd
wins.
is in the Mark Few coaching tree. What do? They lose in March.
Yeah, they get to the Sweet 16.
They get to the Sweet 16. They lose. It's no offense to Tommy Lloyd. Seems like a really nice guy. But this Duke's year. Come on. What are we doing?
And you just love this Duke team. Is Boozer your favorite player? I mean, he's running away. He's got to be the best player in the country.
Boozer and the gang is what I call him.
Boozer and the boys?
Yeah. Boozer and the boys. Yeah, I like that.
All the way to the natty. Okay, so we were gonna ask a question.
We could do this. Let's
We were gonna offer you
belief. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna offer you Duke, Michigan, Arizona, and
Come on.
Florida versus the field.
It's Duke
And you're
versus
gonna
the
take,
field.
But now I don't know.
You take Duke versus
Oh yeah. What? That's easiest bet ever. Plus 320. That's stealing right now. Not a gambling expert.
I would
throw that
not
out
take
there.
Duke versus the field. I would easily take the top 4 against the field.
Like
I think it's
gonna
giving way too much.
we're gonna have the AD on for Miami of Ohio, and we're gonna do this debate: are they in, or are they out? Who cares? It's Duke. It's Duke.
A snub would almost be better for them because they would be like, what if?
Yeah,
I would
right.
rather have a what if than inevitability. Like
Yeah, you could be like what it's like a what if you were a little animal. It's like, I could have won the Kentucky Derby, one day, or I could just be roadkill for a semi truck. Duke. So like, what are we talking about? Don't even get in the tournament.
Would you rather be dead or alive?
I'm gonna pitch that to the AD when he comes on.
Why have a tournament this year at all?
Agreed, Eddie. See, it feels like Eddie's finally on my side.
Yeah.
But in terms of the futures market, can you pull it back up? So I do have Florida. I wish I'm basically lit it on fire. Florida 19-1, UConn 15-1. Stupid, dumb.
Those are good bets.
Really dumb. Of these remaining, if you're looking for value, I think the only one that I would be interested in is potentially Michigan State, because it does feel like they have the Izzo team. And I say that in the fact they have like a point guard that everyone kind of hates. They have the white dude Jackson Kohler, who looks like a 90s villain, who's got like a very punchable face, who will make the big rebound and big three. Cohen Carr is absolutely electric. Michigan State would be the only team that I would maybe, if you're looking at prices.
Still
but
no
again,
UConn
it's
even
Duke.
at 16?
No, it's Duke.
I think I'm ready to cross Iowa State off after last night, too.
Yeah. The last two games, I mean, that was a shocking result on Saturday against Texas Tech.
Yes, exactly.
I thought Texas Tech, when
Toppin goes down, they keep playing well, dude.
yeah, and they actually are playing almost like better in a weird way. But yeah, Iowa State, I didn't expect them to win last night, but
Yeah, I mean, also Jefferson was horrible.
Yeah.
Which
Jay,
obviously needed to play well.
I got some big news. I texted my mom before the show started, are you into Cheah's new haircut? And she texted, gonna look now, just in, he's still cute, it's the smile.
Oh.
Let's go, Cheah. Look at that, dude. Let's
funny
go.
because it's actually the smile that makes me want to punch him all the
There it is.
Right there.
Bigger.
I do not like this hair. It's got to go. I think it just needs to get a little bit longer. We had to get the Jaguar hair out. It was becoming, as Eddie called, moldy bread. The black spots were turning blue. It looked bad. But we're in like an in-between phase. We're transitioning.
I think you look good. I don't know how your steak looked last night as Cheah once again engaged with food Twitter. And it was funny because like we were talking before the show, and food Twitter's a terrible place. You can't put anything on the internet without like all the critics coming out. But then I looked at the steak, and it's a funny looking steak, Cheah.
It looks like
It's
the
a
same
New
in New
Jersey.
Jersey.
It is a New Jersey cut. Here's what I don't understand.
You cut it though.
Well, I cut. Well,
Wow,
yes.
this thing I cut to make look like New Jersey looks like New Jersey.
Well, I just cut the bone and the fat off.
Okay.
So then the rest that's what the cut of meat was.
And
But-
did you get lampooned for this steak? What did they say?
The char was bad, which is fair.
Why the?
Yeah,
It's
this-
great.
It looks like
Did you eat
Dockers. Yeah, it looks like a pant leg of Dockers.
We
Did you
got
boil
some
this?
grill marks on there.
it? Wait, but that's my question. What? Do you have a circular grill?
It's
how-
wavy. It's wavy.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that before. I
Yeah.
was wondering how that.
You have a
how
wavy
they came
grill?
about.
Yeah, it's not straight. It's like
Can you show us a picture? Did you take a picture of the meat on the grill?
I think so. It's the tweet right before. It's not like crazy wavy, but they're not straight lines.
Credit to Cheah, it's a psycho move to put any type of steak content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're just asking for it. Absolutely.
I thought it was funny because it looked like New Jersey, but then everyone just roasted it.
no, that's what I'm saying, though.
It was my first time back on the grill. Since like
Steven, this
week
is a compliment. I'm giving you a compliment. You are so immune to the like dark side of the internet and the meanest people in the world.
Oh yeah.
You will willingly say, "Hey guys, check out my steak."
Yeah.
Oh wow. Look
What
at
is that? Why is it wavy?
Why
I had
did
a
they
buddy
make that
text me. They're
that,
like, you should
dude?
give Cheah crap for having a Canadian grill.
It is
Oh!
Canadians have wavy grills?
Yeah. It's a Napoleon, which is like the Canadian Weber.
He's French.
Weber.
Is it Weber?
It's Weber. Hey, bro, that's Palatine. That's my
This is the
suburb. Show
first
some
time we're
respect,
like-
dude.
This is the first time this man has spoken.
Weber headquarters
what
is right
is-
here in Chicago, and you're going
Yes.
Canadian grill?
Get a Weber.
Come on, dude.
I mean, this grill's great.
Actually, my only real problem is why are we cutting off the fat? The
So it
fat's
would
the
look like New
tastiest-
Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Never
A
mind.
wavy New Jersey.
But I
gonna
think
say, the
most
fat's the best part.
steaks, is that a New York strip?
yeah.
I think most New York strips look like New Jersey.
yeah, I agreed.
Hence the name.
They're mostly set that way. Yeah.
You're right.
Probably
It
why.
should be New Jersey
Yeah.
strip.
Yeah.
All right. Look, we got to break. When we get back,
I'm
now-
sorry that Duke's gonna win it all.
No,
I
no, yeah,
apologize.
look.
I took the listen, guys. Just forget it. You know what? Sleep in March. Go to sleep. Wake
March
up.
is canceled. Big Cat
March
canceled
is canceled. Yeah, I hate Eddie. You know I love March.
I know.
And what do I love March so much.
It only took 3 days for
It's
you to.
canceled. It's gone.
cross it off, guys. Coming up next, and let's get into our most hated college basketball players of all time. We have a little draft. We're gonna Try to find the 5 most hated coming up here on Whoop. Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. Okay, so before the show, guys, we tried to put together some of the most annoying college basketball players of all time, some of the most hated college basketball players of all time. There's some Duke representation on here, surprisingly, given how kind of what a beloved and
you're a
storied
hater,
program
dude.
they are.
I wouldn't have put Duke on there.
I know you wouldn't have. But I also didn't know Duke was going to win the national championship. I thought I was looking at a few different places, but whatever. All right, so we're going to have, I believe we have like 8 or 9 names. We can add more names to the list if y'all want, but then we got to whittle this list down to 5. We got the Ole Miss legend. We got Marshall Henderson on there. Here's Marshall Henderson, who I think, well, I don't want to speak too soon, but hopefully might be seeing him kind of soon around these parts. But Marshall, absolute legend.
He's working for Barstool?
No, I don't think.
You
I mean,
hired-
you
you
would.
hired him.
No, sorry. That did sound like it was hiring. I don't mean that. I heard that we might be filming something with him.
Yeah, no, we hired him. That's
Ole
fine.
Miss Collective and Mincy podcast.
Would you say that Marshall Henderson's the top 5 most hated college basketball player of all time?
No.
I liked him.
I liked him
I did too.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
think it's
badass.
close.
He brought like a spice to a program who I don't think about.
Correct.
Getting in that old Auburn fan's face.
Yes.
Pimping his jersey in his face. That was one of the all-time good highlights. What about Christian Laettner? A bit more of our age. I mean, yeah.
He's a little
right?
older, like still even. I mean, I don't have him personally in my all-time Duke hate just because I don't remember it. I remember it, but I don't remember it as vividly.
But he's like a forefather though.
Yes, he
He's
is
one of the
for
OG
sure.
villains.
Correct.
Let's put him up there for right now.
Yeah.
Put him up there for right now.
How high up?
Tyler
Like
Hainsborough.
3. I love Tyler. Psycho
I
T.
don't- Yeah,
he was
Psycho T was awesome.
I think he has more fans than haters.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, guy played hard.
I was a Tar Heel fan. I
Pacer
grew up
legend.
going to
So we
UNC
can't put him on there.
basketball. Okay. Joakim Noah. Excuse me.
No, love Joe.
I love Joe.
Can't put Joe on there.
Bias?
Yeah.
You guys are like,
Yeah,
a
I know.
Bulls fan.
Yeah, no, we can't put Joe. We love Joe.
And I think Joe Bowles, so.
yeah.
Actually, he was super cool when he came by the
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
but
really
I
cool.
think he'd want to be on this. Right?
No. We gotta.
Aaron Kraft?
Yes.
Okay, on there. Oh,
yes,
Eddie, is that a 1-1?
Not a 1-1, but he's definitely in the pantheon. Just those rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
Like something about him being
the
there.
cheeks. It's all
Yeah,
in the
you know.
cheeks.
That is funny. So look, I've never been like the most massive college basketball guy. I'd kind of dip in and out when like LSU be good or whatnot, but there's a preponderance of white guys on this list. I think white guys are the most annoying college basketball players in the entire world.
I really hate that you guys space. I'm looking over your shoulder, T-Bob. They space it out. I was hoping we could just filibuster all the way to getting all Duke, but
Brad Davison?
no, great fundamental basketball. Took a bunch of charges. Who cares?
Classic white guy college
Yeah,
basketball
he was
player.
Good.
JJ Redick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have to.
Got to be 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I think he's likable.
No. Now.
Yeah, likable now.
No, but not then.
Well, I mean,
He was a
it's-
villain.
It's because he's handsome you don't like him. You feel threatened.
No, I don't think he was as handsome at Duke as he is now. I think
Yeah, he's
gotten-
definitely aged. I think he's
gotten more
aged
handsome.
well. He was kind of nerdy.
The
seeming
tattoos
still.
helped him a lot too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grayson Allen?
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, I think he's 1-1.
But we also forgot Kyle Filipowski. We forgot who else did we forget? There's a lot of guys that we forgot.
Who's the guy that played
Who's your
quarterback?
most hated, Dan?
Shane
Who's your most
Battier.
hated 1-1?
I hated Paul Davis from Michigan State, also big white guy. He was the guy who got kicked out of the game
Yes.
a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Being
Oh,
too
yeah,
drunk.
yeah.
Paul Davis, hated him.
Greg Paulus?
Hated Greg Paulus. Although I kind of respected when he went and played football at Syracuse.
That was pretty sick.
That was a cool move.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Zach Edey, hated him. There's
Like who's the most hateable for beat school?
That would be
know?
interesting. Also, this is bad energy. Who's the most likable?
Who's
most
the
likable college basketball
Duke
player of all
guy?
time?
No, it doesn't have to be a Duke guy. You got Duke on the. They kind of own you right now.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I was a massive Ed Cota fan growing up. That's
Ed Cota was nice.
Old UNC point
Cota
guard
was
dude.
nice.
I was obsessed with him growing up. That was my boy. Him when Vince Carter was there, Anton
that's
Jameson.
awesome.
I mean, that was like my age UNC. They were all great.
I like Denzel Washington out of Fordham.
Oh, okay.
Player, likable. Love that dude.
Vince Lombardi also at Fordham.
Oh, yeah.
Fordham Ram.
The other thing is, it's for college basketball, because the players come and go so quickly. It's the coaches you got to hate. You know what I mean?
Fact.
Yeah.
And that becomes a big part of watching it and experiencing college basketball. It's why I had the take about Mick Cronin, that anyone who, like Mick Cronin should be embraced because he's good for college basketball, just because he will yell at a reporter and freak out at his own team and bench a player. Like, those type of guys need to be hugged and held in college basketball.
I always had a vendetta against Jamie Dixon.
Ooh,
Just didn't like
he just
him.
looked too good?
Exactly. Looked too good, and then those Pittsburgh teams would fall apart.
I know. Carl Krauser.
Yes.
What's the national?
Sam Young, greatest pump fake of all time.
What's the national perspective on Will Wade? Is he likable or not?
Don't care.
Just irrelevant now?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
don't care.
I mean, he's objectively a good coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a program like NC State, great hire. You want that guy.
Yeah.
But
I think it's very, like, apathetic, I would say. Did he or did he not with the hospital?
No, the hospital, that was football.
Got it.
Hospital, look.
I think I kind of just confused them all.
LSU may have
Okay.
taken a
Did
little
Will Wade
fun.
do any of that?
Did
Did Will Wade do anything bad?
No, he just did NIL a little before NIL.
Got it. Okay, then I'm cool with Will Wade.
Yeah. No, LSU football may or may
I'm going
not
to trust
have.
that you're telling the 100% honest truth right now.
Look, LSU football may or may not have taken some funds from a children's hospital to help pay a football player, but
they didn't need it.
But exactly, those kids
Was
get
like-
a lot of
yeah,
money.
Those kids are spoiled.
Those kids get a lot of
Was it for,
money.
like Band-Aids or something?
Yeah, boo-boos.
And LSU football's a big economic driver for the region, right? So if they
that's
win,
how you justify it.
If they win, the hospital gets more money in the end anyway. Dude. Makes sense. to me.
Yeah.
God, I look like a vampire. Oh my word.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. Go back to that.
Why do you look like
A lot of their make-a-wishes were probably to see an LSU championship.
Yeah, that's
Miami of
true.
Ohio AD coming up next. Welcome back, Wake Up Barstool. So yesterday, we talked to Bruce Pearl about a take that he had over the weekend, basically advocating for Auburn by attacking a bit Miami of Ohio. And so we asked Bruce yesterday, okay, well, how do you feel about this Miami of Ohio team? How would they translate to another one of these major leagues? And here's what Coach Pearl had to say.
Dave, my point was this. Are we going to select the 37 at large, because 31 are automatic, 37 best teams or the 37 most deserving teams? For me, Miami of Ohio is one of the most deserving. If they were a one loss, I would still put them in. But my point was the metrics and the way they determine the tournament, it's not set up for them. But I've said that if I was on a committee and they had one, maybe even two, you've got the human element that allows you to do it. But the math all by itself, it doesn't work for them.
Who better to talk to now than Miami of Ohio AD David Sayler? David, thank you so much for waking up with us this morning. Your reaction when you hear Coach Pearl saying that you would finish dead last in some of these other major conferences?
Well, I am an accounting major in undergrad. I know math pretty well. I think 0 in the loss column is pretty good math in terms of adding up to our scenario. But, I'm just proud of our student athletes. And I was a little bristled on Sunday when I heard some of his comments. I was here in the office catching up on some things. We had a huge board meeting last week where we just approved a new $240 million basketball arena to be built here on campus.
Damn.
And so I dropped that in the chat, the link to that. But I was doing some work catching up, and I heard his comments about we have to be undefeated, win the conference tournament to get in. Little kind of bristled by that, kind of heard a few wheeze in there when he was talking about Auburn. Okay, whatever. And then yesterday, the Big East stuff was really where I felt like, I needed to step in and just defend really the heart and soul of college basketball. The mid-majors and the magic of March Madness, all the things that we bring to the table, the story of a school like Miami versus the story of the 11th placed SEC team or 12th placed Big Ten team that nobody really wants to see. So I just felt like it was time for me to stand up for our student athletes. They're on the verge of doing something historic. When you talk about since 1985, when the tournament expanded, there's only been 7 teams that have gotten to this point We're one of 7 that are 29-0. And That's over 12,000 teams that had a chance to do that, and we're one of 7. If we finish undefeated, we're one of 5 to ever do that. And for somebody to say that we don't belong in a tournament of 68 teams when we're one of 5 all time or one of 7 all time to accomplish something, I just can't buy that.
Yeah, I mean, I like you defending your team, and I happen to agree with you. I think that if you go through an entire conference undefeated, that is an exceptionally hard thing to do, especially in college basketball, where night in and night out, you've seen even, Miami, Ohio has had these moments where they've been on the brink, where they've been tested, and to pass every single one of those tests deserves a ton of credit. I think it's also fair to say that your guys' resume non-conference is not great, but again, going back to the conference, you guys have passed every test. I think you guys should be in. I agree with the fact that college basketball, March Madness needs stories like this. I do not need a 10th place SEC team. I do need a team like Miami of Ohio. But let me just say this, and I want to say that I want to put you down as nicely as possible. What's the point of going to the tournament when Duke's going to win it all anyway? Like, what are you even fighting for right now? What are you fighting for?
It's so funny because I literally, before I came on, I saw something on X that somebody wrote that we would just lose by Duke against Duke by 30 anyway.
30? Oh my God, David.
Hey,
David, you'd be lucky to lose by 30. You'd lose by 300. They're that good.
But I wrote back and said, well, that's funny you say that because NC State lost by 29 last night and 11th ranked Virginia by 26 the other day. So
yeah, no, listen, they're that good. I'm just saying, like,
teams.
I will fight with you. I've actually been fighting for Miami of Ohio all year. I think you guys should be in the tournament. I actually think you guys are going to do both, so it's going to be a moot point. I think it's going to be one of those things that the world got pre-mad about something that took care of itself. But again, why even fight when you're going to get smashed by Duke? And the Duke might actually just play all the other teams.
You'd be saying to this every other AD as well. This is attack. Yeah.
Every other AD that's just not the Duke's AD, I'd be like, why are you even trying to get in the tournament? It's Duke's year.
But in the history of our conference, nobody has ever been undefeated in our league. So we're chasing something that nobody's ever done. And to your point, Gonzaga lost at Portland this year. It was a terrible loss, right? When you go on the road, these things happen. We have 13 true road wins this year. It's more than anybody in the country. Nobody else has the best after us is 11. So we've gone on the road 13 times against Division I teams and won. And the only Power Forward, multi-bid team that's in that group of true road wins, that's 11, is Michigan. So kudos to them for stepping out on the road. Nobody else at that level schedules road games anymore. And so for us to win 13 is a testament to our student athletes and our coaches.
Yeah, and almost, I think, like, obviously you got 2 more regular season games. It's almost like that should be a clause right there. That should be an automatic bid in itself.
Yeah. Well, if you win
if you go undefeated during come on.
Yeah.
Before your conference tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it'll probably end up being enough in the end. I have another question about an interview that we did yesterday, David. So we talked to DJ Chuck, the amazing DJ Chuck yesterday. Speaking of going on the road, you're at Western Michigan, intense game. Coach Steele before half levels the speaker and whatnot. I've heard you talk to Chuck. Hey, I want to tie everything up. Has everything been resolved, or all amends have been made? We're good to go with Coach Steele and Chuck and everybody?
We are in a really good place, and DJ Chuck has some new equipment on the way. So
hell yeah.
We're going to make that work, and Travis has said he needs to be better, and I agree. But let me just say this about Western Michigan real fast. Our starting point guard this year, who was an all-MAC level player, got hurt before Christmas, tore his ACL. He's out for the year. So we've had to deal with that already. Then our backup point guard, who became our starting point guard, he missed that game, Western Michigan. So we've started a true freshman on the road who ended up hitting the game-winning shot. Our best player fouled out with 10 minutes left. One of our other best players was recovering from the flu. These are things people don't talk about and see. I'm fortunate that the committee understands those things. They see those things. But the general public doesn't. That's why that game was such a struggle for us.
David, I don't think you were watching earlier, but you just said something that I couldn't disagree with more when you said Coach Steele has to be better. No, I think he has to be worse. I think he should go even harder, because I love college basketball coaches having just the maturity of like a 7-year-old playing in their backyard, where any type of loss or adversity, they have an absolute meltdown. That's what makes college basketball the best. So I would hope, you're his boss, Tell him to be worse. Tell him to, like break the whole DJ equipment booth. Go absolutely insane.
It's a fine line, right? Like, I want Travis to be Travis. What makes him special is that he cares and he's passionate, and he really, does a great job recruiting student athletes that are amazing. So I want Travis to stay in his lane and do everything he's doing and be fantastic. And we want Travis here for a long, long time at Miami. That's my goal. But as far as damaging equipment, maybe that's where we could draw a bit of a line.
Disagree. This is why I should be AD.
It was
let
great.
My coaches go crazy.
Okay, so tonight at home against Toledo, Friday traveling to Ohio, one more road test if y'all complete it. Undefeated regular season. That would be incredible, David. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. One more word on the way. You get the final word over Coach Pearl, all the other haters. Anything you want to add about your Redhawks team on the verge of history?
Well, I also just didn't quite understand, DePaul on my screen here, they're in 5th place in the Big East, and he mentioned them being last. So I don't quite know how an analyst doesn't have the right rankings of the Big East teams. And the other piece is Buffalo, who's in our league, who's 7th in the MAC, beat DePaul by 13. So, there's a few things there. UMass is 9th in our league. They've beaten 2 ACC teams. Eastern Michigan's 11th in our league, and they beat Cincinnati. So we just need to be honest about what non-conference scheduling has become. It's really risk management. It's not competition. The current system incentivizes avoiding risk rather than rewarding competitive courage. And that's a shame for college basketball.
Hell yeah, man. Well said.
Love and honor.
David Sayler, thank you so much, man. Best of luck. Again, finish the fight. Cheering for y'all. And you have an excellent day, man.
Miami of America. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're no longer Miami of
I
Ohio.
choose the other Miami. Did you see it outside there?
Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful, dude. That's where Dave's going to buy his next house.
I think so.
All right, when we get back, let's play a little Wub Makes a Deal. We're going to talk some quarterbacks, NFL, try to solve some of these teams' problems. Coming up next, right here on FS1. Wake Up Barstool here on FS1. Okay, it's time to play a game, guys. Let's make a deal, NFL style. So everybody's been assigned a team with a quarterback issue, and you can choose whether to retain your quarterback or we're giving you a couple of mystery doors to potentially upgrade. And we're going to start with the man with the cutest smile on set, Stephen Cheah. Look at him. I love that half smile, don't you? It's the best, dude. And then it breaks into a full rictus grin.
Can I ask a question, and not like being offensive whatsoever, but
Yeah.
Is your mom all the way with it?
Yeah, no, she's doing great. Right. Actually, I'm gonna say,
like, are we dealing with any
health?
Yeah.
Happy.
She remembers you.
Happy early birthday to my stunningly beautiful mother. Her birthday's tomorrow, March 4th.
Single?
No, not single.
Okay, but she's we're not doing applesauce for dinner. Lunch.
No, fully with it. And super hot. You'd be really into her.
Cool.
She just likes Cheah. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's irresistible.
Any doctors watching right now, send in your diagnosis.
Let's start with the Minnesota Vikings. Cheah, you have the Vikings. You have J.J. McCarthy. Are you keeping him, or you have door number 1, door number 2? You can choose somebody behind the door.
I mean, I get to choose best case scenario. I think best case scenario would be you stick with J.J. McCarthy and he's good. I do think if they bring in
I'll stick with J.J. McCarthy and he's good.
I'll take the bad quarterback that make him good.
I would stick with J.J. McCarthy. I would bring in some competition that's not like a long-term threat, like a Kirk Cousins, who's obviously familiar with the system, familiar with the coaching, who was there and had success for a while. I think that he's a viable option. Now, J.J. McCarthy seems not ready yet. There was some rumors of soft benching. They've already, the VP, Executive Vice President of Football Operations, said that they're exploring all possibilities at quarterback, which is not a good sign.
No.
When you draft a quarterback, then have him, essentially in waiting for a year. Obviously, he was hurt with the knee, but he wasn't very good this year. But you did see flashes and enough to say, okay, this could be our guy moving forward. I would bring in what I would call a bridge quarterback in a Cousins to give him a little bit more time to get seasoned.
Do you think?
So wait, did you answer the question?
I think he said sticking with JJ.
I would bring in Kirk Cousins. and I would bring him in with the intention of J.J. McCarthy.
Well, but you don't get to choose. You have to choose door 1, door 2, or J.J. McCarthy. So choose now. Final answer.
Oh, there are quarterbacks behind these?
Yes. Maybe I didn't explain it. Did I explain it?
No, you explained it.
Did y'all understand that?
Never can understand games.
That's fair. I'm a big
What did you think were behind the 1 and 2? Or did you just think
I didn't think that was
pee and poop? Would I rather have J.J. McCarthy or number
Okay,
1?
wait.
All right, we're going door number 2. We're going door.
Okay, door number 2. After all that, screw you, JJ. Okay, who's behind door number 2? Let's see, guys.
Oh,
Max Brosmer.
nice job, Cheah.
They set you
Fired.
up.
Cheah, you're getting fired, dude.
Idiot.
Fired.
Damn.
Can we see who was behind door number 1?
Yeah, what could you have had behind door number? Oh, no, that would have been great.
Would have been good.
Actually, we talked about that yesterday. Like, I don't know if the money works out, but should the Vikings go all in for Kyler?
Well, I don't think the money is relevant because I think the Cardinals, there's not going to be any market for him. So the Cardinals are probably going to have to cut him, right?
And then and I guess the Vikings would have the cap space.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
and
not even the
Cheah
Cardinals
feel
would have to
like
pick it up.
Feel like guys that are not going to be traded for. With my thing with the J.J. McCarthy and where the Vikings are with him, next year's draft is going to be one of the best quarterback drafts, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you just roll with JJ and see what you got? And if it's bad, you're going to get a good pick. And if it's good, then you got your franchise quarterback.
You got to make Justin Jefferson happy.
I agree with, I understand that, but like the half in, half out where you can't ever decide on a guy, the Bears have done this in the past too, where we drafted Justin Fields and then who do we start? Or was it Mitch and we started
Glennon.
Glennon. And we did Dalton for Fields.
Yeah, like you just
Y'all have
go
the
with the guy.
timeline issue
Just
for a
go
long
with the
time,
guy
yes.
though. Just JJ McCarthy is your quarterback. And yes, Kirk Cousins would be fine, but it's like Kirk Cousins as the backup. But don't, when JJ McCarthy stinks for a game, bring in Kirk Cousins because you're like, oh, we don't want to squander a season. Just throw him out there and see what happens.
It's hard to waste years with the talented roster.
I get it,
the
but it's also like you're wasting a year even more if you do the half in, half out and you never get an answer.
Is the fear though that you still end up like 500? Because they were 9-8 this year.
Here's
Like,
what
they
I'm
weren't,
saying.
Like, terrible.
Here's what I'm saying. The next time JJ McCarthy is benched or taken off the field should be like the last time with the Vikings.
That's fair.
That's really where I'm at.
All right, Nikki, you got the Colts, and you have Daniel Jones.
I
And
do.
you throw
Your
1 and
guy.
2. My guy. Shout out Indiana Jones.
He tore his Achilles, no?
Yeah.
He's kinda, when he plays his best is when he can move.
Yeah, that is true. But look at that face.
Right. So
You think Big Philly's behind one of those doors?
I'm hoping Kirk Cousins is behind one of these doors. He would love Indianapolis. He would have the time of his life. Anthony Richardson, I'm afraid. Because Daniel Jones played well. But the torn Achilles is very scary.
Yeah.
Give me door number 1.
All right, before we reveal door number 1, we're going to see what's behind door number 2, what you could have had.
Okay.
Oh, Mariota.
Yeah, I think, okay, so far I think this is a win for you. Okay, what's door number 1, guys?
Oh, Gardner Minshew.
Which actually, like, that's probably what's going to happen at the start of the season.
Yeah, I don't think that changes much.
Nope.
No, not at all.
So I'm fine with this.
Yeah. The Colts
A
are still
very
Colts.
lateral move. It's very Colts-like.
That's like
Yeah.
a Jim Carrey fake.
Yeah, that's an actor.
Ballard's still employed. I think it's going to be Minshew before Jones gets back healthy anyway.
Okay, so I just said what's going to happen.
Yeah, you just predicted the future.
Wait, Minshew's not on their roster, is he?
I don't know if he's on the roster right now, but I've just read a lot of talk.
Didn't
that
he
that's
get
who
hurt
they're-
really bad?
Yeah, he tore his
too?
ACL.
Yeah, he's out.
Oh, it's not torn. They thought it was.
It's not torn?
They thought. I think
Because he
originally
played. Remember, he played for like
Yeah.
one series for Patrick Mahomes, and he got hurt.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
but
how he ended up with Oladunko.
There's been a
Yes.
lot of talk that he's
I might have said his name wrong.
I think you're right.
gonna be their bridge
Oladukin.
guy.
Oladukin.
All right, Cardinals is Eddie.
Okay, so
got
this.
Jacoby.
Yeah, this is a hard one. I don't get Kyler.
No, you get
No.
Jacoby Brissett.
I mean,
Kyler didn't play last year.
I know, but he's still on the roster because
He
I
doesn't
would do
wanna
that
be.
personally.
It's over.
If I was a general manager,
Why?
I would. Cause listen, I want to say you reset the timeline. You got LaFleur in there, but like they're not going to win anyways. It's a game of preservation.
But what's the?
Keep your job.
The Kyler thing has run its course.
Yeah, well, then you blame it on him. For a couple of years, you're just stuck in a purgatory situation until there's a good draft.
I think
So you don't
Kyler
want
keeps
Jacoby.
you in that purgatory.
Yeah, but I think
Oh,
you
I
want
don't
to
want.
be.
You don't want to be there.
Well, the West is so good right now. I think you're okay with purgatory for a second.
That's scared talk.
Well, I know. I'm trying to keep my job. I'm not trying to win right
I
now.
see. I see what you're saying, and having Kyler as the scapegoat.
Yes, I'm being a realist.
I think if you're trying to keep your job, you go bridge quarterback. So you get rid of Kyler. You go bridge quarterback. We're going to draft one. So now you have at least your job for another year. And then you get your draft one. Now you get your job for another 3 years.
Sure, but I would like to blame Kyler for my first.
Okay.
But wait a minute, this is all for naught because you have Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, you don't even have
or door 1 and 2.
Maybe Kyler's behind one of those doors.
Yeah, he
You
might
wouldn't
be.
even be able to see him.
Yeah, a tiny little door.
I'm going to go door number 2.
All right, first, show me what's behind door number 1. What did Eddie miss out on here? Oh, damn! Everybody's favorite Kirko Chains.
I'm okay with that.
Door number 2 is.
Jimmy G.
I actually don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Jimmy G and Mike LaFleur were together in Los Angeles. You know, he was an offensive coordinator for the Rams, right? And so he was Jimmy G was the backup there. I think they have like a long history together.
He's been to a Super Bowl.
It makes sense.
Is that an upgrade from Jacoby Brissett? Because Brissett put up
This is the
numbers
least exciting
last.
possible.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know.
Such a bummer.
Sure.
I don't like looking at this. This
Yeah.
is just brings
Sure.
me down.
Hey, went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
All right, Big Cat, you got the Falcons.
All right, Michael Penix or 1 or 2. I'll go door number 1.
All right, what was behind door number 2? Really, off of Penix that fast.
Oh, great.
Oh, good dodge, dude. Good dodge, dude.
Man.
All right, what do we got behind door number 1?
Oh, a lefty for a lefty. Yeah, I would not make that trade. Tua might be decent as a backup. I think the big thing with Tua is his hip is just shot, and you saw it last year. That Pittsburgh game was when
His body's been through a lot.
if it's not there
watch.
on the right away, it's hard for him to make a play off schedule. And I would roll with Michael Penix there.
Oh, look, okay, I have the Dolphins. I have Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers looks like he could work at Barstool.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's a guy.
Runs a Viceroy.
That's
like
a
a
guy
blogger.
I would pay 6 figures to do absolutely nothing.
Runs a Viceroy program.
All right, I'm going to
We're
take.
not near our quota on that yet.
No, we're always looking at.
I'm going to take door number 2. So what's behind number 1? What did I miss on here?
Oh,
Damn it!
Damn.
Oh no, dude. That means 2 is bad. All right, what's door number 2?
Oh, not bad.
Look,
With a tan.
I love Joe Flacco. I think he's gotten just better and better looking the older he's gotten. He's super cool when
Agreed.
he comes on this show. Salt and Pepper looks great at him. I would actually want Quinn Ewers over Flacco, but I guess I'm the Dolphins.
Can I say a name though that we did this whole entire?
We got 2 more. We got 2 more teams in the group.
sorry.
Okay.
Let's do the Browns. Let's do the
Okay,
Browns real
Browns.
quick.
Shador.
Shador.
You gotta keep Shador.
Keeping him.
You gotta keep Shador.
You do.
He's a Pro Bowl.
Because
He's a Pro Bowler, and he has his number retired.
I'm afraid if Deshaun is behind one of these.
Yeah,
doors,
he
that-
definitely is.
Just a jump scare.
Yeah.
Who could we have had if we didn't go to
Oh my God.
Yeah,
definitely.
okay. Oh, a nightmare blunt rotation. Oh, my word.
That is tough.
Okay, I think we made the right choice there. And finally, the Jets.
Is Derek Carr behind one of these doors?
I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't know who that was. Production didn't tell me that was Brady Cook. I don't think I
Brady
would have
Cook.
known that was Brady Cook.
Derek Carr is behind it. Davis Mills. Is
These are 3 of the same
that
guy.
Davis Mills? Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the whitest lineup I've ever
I would
seen in
take
my
Davis
life.
Mills. I actually think I'll give you a hot take. I think the Texans should start Davis Mills and trade CJ Stroud.
This looks like a frat composite.
I know, but
photo.
anytime you say that, Texans like writers, fans, everybody like really shouts you down.
Hey, guess what? I don't care.
No, I agree. No. What
They can shout all they want. I do not care.
my point is, I just don't understand how they're so emphatic with it. Like Mills did.
Well, I get it. You get
good when he played.
you get attached to a guy. I understand. You CJ Stroud. The ceiling for the Texans' future is up to CJ Stroud. It would be a move that would raise the floor but not the ceiling. But Davis Mills was 3-0 when he played last year. He
Davis
was
Mills'
good.
chest hair is pretty impressive too.
Yeah.
In that picture.
The one name, by the way, we didn't have in there that I think is going to be part of this whole carousel is I think Geno Smith's going to is higher thought of than we realize.
That's fair.
Okay.
I think that a lot of the Geno Smith last year will be looked at as the dysfunction of Chip Kelly and the Raiders' offensive line. And I think there'll be some teams that will look at him and be like, hey, the Geno Smith that was with the Seahawks the year before, that's still the guy. He might be the number 1 bridge quarterback type of guy.
I'm coming home for the Jets.
For Gino. That would be interesting.
God, that'd be. All right, that's the end of hour one, guys. Coming up next, we are 100 days exactly from the World Cup, and Rob Stone's going to stop by, start to break it all down.
Another like whatever.
Just milestones.
Milestone. 100 days.
Right.
Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. Dan, noted anniversary guy, just celebrated 10 years BMT, really wanted us to hammer this point home. It's only 100 days till the World Cup, guys. He's been counting down. Here we are, a century of days away. In all seriousness, it's going to be awesome. It's all going to be on Fox all summer long. We're going to be breaking it all down. And the man who's going to be doing the heavy lifting here is our guy, Rob Stone. Rob, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for waking up with us this morning.
Good morning. Happy anniversary, Big Cat. And happy anniversary to day one of you loving the World Cup. We're going to make this work for you. Just hang with me for a little bit.
Okay, listen. I am willing, because I am a big believer in whatever live sports you put on, I'm in. I just have to find a way to win and bet on it. So I'm going to ask you this, because this is the most important question for the World Cup that's coming up. Give me 2 to 3 teams that are like fun, explosive, wide open, attacking, because that's really the key to my heart here with the World Cup. It's the overs. And I remember in 2014, I want to say, I can't remember where that World Cup was, but there was like a stretch of the first, call it 15 games. It was like 12-3 to the over. And I was like, this World Cup is awesome. And then they started not scoring, and I was like, this thing stinks. So give me a couple teams that I can circle and be like, hey, watch these guys. They're going to be electric. They push the pace. They take a lot of chances. They have a lot of fun out there.
All right, so you're a fan of the over. So again, there's 48 teams in this year's edition of the World Cup. That's the biggest ever. So I think there will be some disparity between the heavyweights and some of the minnows who are just kind of happy to be on the stage. So I think the over is going to be in play for, let's say, a majority of the first round. And then things are going to start getting tighter when the big boys kind of distance themselves. Only 8 nations have ever won the Men's World Cup. I don't expect that to change. I think one of those 8 teams is going to win it. You were asking for sexy teams. You're talking about France, who are runners-up 4 years ago in Qatar. So boom, go ahead, you can write it down right now. France, you can put that down. Spain, I think, is your odds-on favorite to win it all. They're going to score. They're going to be fun to watch. Put them down on your list. After that, I would start leaning towards maybe a little South American flair. I think Argentina, the defending champs, Lionel Messi, still in the mix, still getting things done in Major League Soccer, still an elite level player. They're up there. I don't think enough people are talking about Brazil. Brazil should be a team that you love, right? I think you have a lot of samba in you, Big Cat. Not enough people are talking about Brazil. If anything, they're disparaging them. I think they're kind of it's hard to even call Brazil a dark horse on the world soccer stage, but I don't think they're getting enough love, and I think they're going to really refine things over the course of the next couple months. So those are the ones that I'd really be looking for as far as your favorites. There's going to be the dark horses out there, your Portugals, your Moroccos, your Netherlands, maybe Germany as well. So those should satiate you for now, I would hope.
Okay. All right, I appreciate that. Wait, Spain doesn't do tiki-taka anymore?
They do, but they still like to attack, and they like to get after it, and they've got young talent like Lamine Yamal coming after you. So they are the team to beat. Others might give you favorites, but I'm giving you the favorite. I'm giving you insider intel, Big Cat.
Spain, you would say, is like the Duke of the World Cup. Because Duke is going to win the national championship.
I'm not convinced Duke is going to win it.
Oh, Rob, listen, you're a UNC fan. I'm a Duke hater. You know I showed you the Coach K card.
We should come together on this.
No, because, Rob, you got to just, sometimes in life, you got to say, hey, it is what it is. Duke's going to win it all. I know this is a World Cup segment, but we should mention that Duke's going to win it all.
And Spain.
Big Cat, who did Duke lose to last? Who was their last loss to?
Oh, that was a good point. That was I think that was when also that there was a fake crime reported on the court. And John Shire and Duke just made up a crime against UNC. I haven't slept. I haven't slept in 3 weeks trying to find that guy.
I would actually say Michigan is my favorite for the NCAA basketball tournament. Too many young kids scare me come March Madness time, and Duke's got a lot of those. Arizona as well, even though they just wrapped up the Big 12 title last night. I like Michigan. I like the build-up and the makeup of Michigan. But let's get back to the World Cup. 100 days out. Yeah.
100 days.
Rob, you
100
mentioned
days anniversary.
Yeah.
you mentioned Lamine Yamal. So I'm someone who loves the sport, but I don't have like a club team, and so I don't follow maybe the club super regularly. But I love getting into the World Cup. Yamal, from everything I've read, is the next big superstar, right? Like maybe the next guy to inherit the Messi or the Ronaldo throne. Would you agree with that? Like, do you think this is his chance to become that name for the more average kind of casual viewer like me?
For sure. And he's done wonderful things at Barcelona and just a teenager. Again, you always kind of put the brakes on teenagers in elite competitions, whether it's, the NBA or here in international soccer. So, but this is the stage to prove it. This is the stage to prove that you have the DNA, the makeup, the maturity to handle something like that. I think that's the big question for him. Does he have that maturity? Is he going to kind of veer off to the Neymar side of things, or is he going to pivot over to the Messi things and be a dialed in focus character? But I think he and Spain, as I mentioned, are the favorites. I think Yamal is going to be that talent that people are going to be talking about when the tournament wraps up July 19th.
It's 18, guys. 18 years.
Baby, man, just a baby. And been doing it for a while. Just had a hat trick the other day, too.
Reminds me of all the guys, all the incredible freshmen on Duke.
Not much talk of the USA yet. What do you think they need to do to get people that aren't typically soccer fans like really interested in the World Cup?
I don't even think they need to do anything. I think the World Cup is going to take care of that. As the great American poet Miley Cyrus once wrote, it's going to be a party in the USA. So everybody's going to come on board here. You can, you put your ears to the ground. You're hearing the footsteps right now of June 11th. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. The U.S. is going to have massive home field advantage, whether it's with soccer purists or with a bunch of people who just hear about this World Cup and want to jump on the caravan and come on into the carnival and come underneath the tent. So they're going to have home field advantage. That is going to be a huge perk for Canada, for Mexico, for the United States as well. Again, you can factor that into your wagering thoughts, Big Cat, right? Home field advantage really matters, particularly at a World Cup. The U.S. is going to have it in spades. 2 games in L.A., 1 game in Seattle. They will get out of their group if they don't burn it down. Take U.S. soccer down to the studs and rebuild everything. They have to get out of the group. They will get out of the group. I think they get maybe to the round of 16, and that's probably the ceiling. But again, with the patriotism that's going to be going through our country, 250th anniversary, July 4th, and World Cup games going on during that day, I think you're going to see a bounce. I think you're going to see an impact by home field advantage, much like you saw the last time the U.S. hosted the Men's World Cup back in '94.
Yeah, I know it's not apples to apples, Rob, but do they have the Olympic gold medal game from USA Canada on loop over there? Like
right, they should.
Orange or what?
Yeah, get Herb Brooks to come in and hype up the guys and talk about them. I for real though, I think there will be like a Lake Placid type effect. This would surpass what wouldn't surpass Lake Placid because that was more political during that time, but the U.S. to make a run like what the men's hockey team did in Lake Placid, this would be on a similar plane for sure.
Now, Rob, I want the U.S. to go as far as we possibly can go.
So do we at Fox.
Yes. If we didn't get out of the group stage, though, would you think that it would be unpatriotic to laugh at USA Soccer?
I think you would have to grin, right?
I would. No. Let me show you.
Yeah.
It would be like that.
Well, it would certainly be setting up a lot of people for that. It's not going to happen. I want you to laugh. I want you to laugh with enjoyment and happiness with your winnings. That's what I want from you. So you were worried about how to get involved with the World Cup. So this is what you do at Barstool there in Chicago, right? We have 48 teams. Get 11 cronies. So you literally make yourself a group, right? So you're gonna have 12 groups, and you just put all the teams in a hat or whatever, and everybody just kind of picks one, and that is your group. Okay. Right. So now you've got your 4 teams that you are cheering for, whether you know them or not. All of a sudden, you're a big fan of Erling Haaland in Norway, and you didn't know it. These little moves, they totally get you invested in the World Cup because now you are cheering for your team. You put up the tier system of, you get X points for wins, you get X points for goals, how far they go in the tournament. So all of a sudden, you're cheering for the White Wolves of Uzbekistan that you had no idea about, and now you are heavily invested in that team.
Okay. Can I call no dibs on Iran? I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Get a little
Tough.
Do whatever you want, Big Cat. You're Big Cat, man. You make your own rules.
Okay, all right. I can make my own rules.
Give them the minutes.
Yeah. I also have an idea. I think that I love that idea, making some type of pool system. I also think I'm going to have one of our guys just create a bracket full of beers, and he's going to drink the World Cup.
Ooh.
Is this
Yeah.
Dane or Katie?
No, it's Deutsch.
Okay,
Yeah.
A lot.
If
to
you-
choose
Right,
from.
yeah, we got a lot now.
We got a lot
Yeah.
of pathetic titans in this office.
Feel free to share that bracket with me, by the
Yeah.
way. Do you, what's the beer of Uzbekistan? Do we know that yet?
We're going to find out.
We're gonna find out.
out.
Come on, we're gonna do it.
We're going to find out.
Rob, I gotta ask because you mentioned tearing Team USA down to the studs, and with the recent, I don't know if you're an NBA guy, but the recent All-Star game turned into a Stars versus Stripes game with our best talents: LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, etc. If those guys fully
Here we go.
dedicated
Good
themselves
question.
I've never
to
heard this
soccer,
question before in my life.
are we the
question.
favorites?
Buried the lead there.
Are
I
we the
think that was going to the
Yes. Rob, what about Giannis in goal for Team USA?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Oh,
great.
Giannis and
backup
Jokic?
quarterback?
That's the joke,
Yeah.
Jay.
Wait, I don't think you got it.
I get it. I'm not trying to make light of it because, yes, I have heard that question before, and it is fascinating. And I only smile and I laugh because it's a bit tired, but it's also really true, right? If we had LeBron James as your center forward, right, you're just setting things up to him, and with his athleticism, what he can do, and with his footwork. For sure. No doubt in my mind that over the course of the last 20 to 30 years, there would have been NFL stars, NBA stars, Major League Baseball stars that would have been able to transition to soccer had they stayed with the sport in their early teens rather than pivoting solely towards their destined sport, if you will. But my goodness, would we be a national team? And most of it would still be the soccer guys, but people forget how many people play soccer throughout grade school, up into high school. Then they kind of hit that barrier point where they're forced to make a decision or it just doesn't work for them. And I'll be honest too, in the past, guys, there wasn't a pathway to having a real life, to actually making real dollars in soccer. And I think there's more and more moms and dads out there who are like, hold on, let me hit the pause button. How much is that Mbappe guy in France making? How much is that teenager Yamal making in Spain? All of a sudden, it opens up parental eyes to say, you know what? Yeah, Junior, go give it a try, right? Because you can make a really good living playing this sport.
I gotta say that hypothetical parents you picked are the dumbest people in the world. To be like,
There's a lot of dumb
kid's
people out there that had
So if we had more dumb people, we'd have more.
Yeah, we need dumber
Yes.
people who think that their kids can someday earn
you can be
hundreds of
Kylian
millions of
Mbappe.
dollars playing soccer.
How young are your kids? Wait till they start competing.
No,
like,
I'll tell you right now, my kids ain't going to pro for anything. That's a fact. They're not going to play.
Not even pro podcasting?
Maybe pro podcasting.
Maybe.
We'll hit
Okay.
the nepotism button on that one.
Sarbast, Rob. Sarbast is the beer of Uzbekistan.
There we go.
A
Good research
European-style
department.
lager. Okay, how about this, though? Because, again, another thing you do here is you check back in with the U.S. team every 4 years. If you haven't been, who are the stars? Like, if they were to go on a run, let's say they even make the quarterfinals somehow.
Yeah.
Fever takes over. What are the games looking like? Who are we talking about that's gotten them to that point?
I want to talk field players. I want to talk, the Weston McKennies and the Christian Pulisic's. For sure, they're going to be the stars. They're going to be the engines. But historically with the U.S., we need a Secretary of Defense. We need a Tim Howard in goal. We need a Tony Miola. We need a Brad Friedel, a Casey Keller. So they have to be solid in the back. They have to have great goalkeeping. Right now, it looks like Matt Freese is the guy to have the job. But regardless, the U.S. keeper is going to have to stand on his head. That's just a fact of life. That's where American soccer is. You're just showing that clip right there of Diego Luna, who plays for Real Salt Lake. A wonderful growing talent. Is he ready for this stage? I don't think he's going to hurt you on the stage. He's fun to watch. He's fun to look at. But I think like the guys of McKennie, Pulisic, hopefully a healthy Tyler Adams. You want to be strong up the middle, guys, the spine of your team from top to bottom, and you need to be dialed in right down the middle of the field. I think those guys have to be at their absolute best physically and mentally for the U.S. to make any type of deep run at this summer's World Cup.
Do we have toughness? Do we have grit? Because that's the only thing I won't handle is, I'm not expecting the U.S. to win the World Cup. I understand where we're at in the global soccer world. I don't want to see us getting bullied at all. You know what I mean? Physically bullied. Because I think that's happened in the past where we've gotten a little bit soft as a team. Have we fixed that? Have we corrected that?
We're in the right direction, right? I think we're grading better than we used to. I agree with you. And a lot of people hate this conversation, like, oh, do they have enough fight? Do they have enough grit? Listen, when you see it on the field, you know you're seeing it, right?
Yeah.
And it's apparent whether you're a soccer fan or not a soccer fan. So there's guys like Sebastian Berhalter, right? Who I love this young kid, the son of a coach. And if you watch the Gold Cup, a couple summers ago, you're saying to yourself, hey, every time there's something, every time there's a scrum, every time there's something on the sideline, every time something happens in front of the other team's bench, that guy's around and he's not going backwards. He's going forwards, right? So I think the grit conversation has been brought up enough as well to the U.S. camp that they are aware that narrative is out there. And I think when that is out there and that is in their brains, it does turn it up a little bit. I think that is something that has been solved. And if it hasn't, everybody is absolutely correct to go after it. Because at a bare minimum, that is something that we as an American national team should have.
Agreed.
Rob, Cheah, go ahead. What do you got?
Rob, I got to ask this on behalf of the pop culture community. Soccer's been in the headlines recently with the star Alex from Love is Blind calling Tim Howard a weirdo, and Tim Howard then demanding an apology. Do you think that is a black eye on the sport?
Wait, does that really happen?
Yes. Yes. Tim Howard demanded an apology.
How did you miss it, Rob?
We
all knew
geez,
that.
I don't know. I'm mesmerized by the Buccaneer flag in front of you. Let's go. Ahoy.
Oh, yeah, he's a Bucs fan. I don't know if you could tell.
Oh, I love that. I'm an old school Mike Allstott guy.
Okay,
yeah,
nice, love it.
slap on the 4-0. Silly, stupid, fantastic. Bring it. More of it. I love it. I love more people talking about soccer no matter what it is. I don't care if it's Sidney Sweeney dribbling a ball in Portugal. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that and give it to me all
Can
day.
we pull that up?
That happened?
Oh yeah. That's what I'm surprised you guys don't have. You have some little
Okay. Well, we got
bicker with the
yeah,
Bachelor
we'll check
and
that
Tim
out.
Howard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever researched the Uzbekistan beer better find that clip before we get off the air.
Yes, you got it for us.
There
Rob,
he goes.
what is the dribbling a ball? What is the Fox? What's the coverage like? The run up to it. What can we expect over the next 100 days? And once the tournament gets underway, how's everybody going to stay in touch and in tune with everything?
It's just a monster of a tournament, and you guys realize that. 48 teams, 104 games, 72 games in the first 17 days of this tournament. Right, that's fire hose type stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not just at the little sprinkler at the park. This is taking it and chugging it and loving it. It's going to be amazing. We enjoyed the Winter Olympics, and the World Cup to the Olympics says, here, hold my beer, right? I got it from here. The Olympics is a cute little event compared to what this edition of the Men's World Cup is, with the expanded teams, with 12 groups, with soccer going on nonstop, 39 days with just a handful of days off. It is going to overtake you guys. I guarantee you're not going to have World Cup segments planned right now, but when June 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th hit, you're like, okay, so the A block is going to be about the U.S. The B block, we're going to talk about Ronaldo. It's going to happen, and it's going to overtake the world. And to your point, the pop culture part of it is going to be immense and massive. There are so many moms out there, including one who's sleeping upstairs right now, who doesn't really want to be a part of the World Cup right now, but once it kicks off, she's going to be like, hey, can you go get me that Messi jersey when you're wherever? And can I pick up this? And honey, can I get these tickets to these games? It is going to take over so many people's lives this summer that no one is even aware of it right now.
Can't wait. It's all going to be here on Fox. Rob will be with you the entire way, and we'll be checking in as well in the run-up to. Dan, what's the next anniversary? Are we going to celebrate 75 days or 50 days?
Whatever day you want. I'm here to celebrate anniversaries.
Yeah, we're like 30 days out from Duke winning it all. Rob, you're the best.
Thank you, Rob.
We're only a few days out.
I don't want it to happen. You don't want it to happen. It's going to happen.
Rob Stone, Fox Sports, absolute legend. Can't wait for
guys.
the World Cup. All right, coming up next, guys, we got plenty more Wub on the way. Hey, remember, if you want to get your questions in, you can hashtag AskWub on Twitter. We'll answer them all at the end of the show. But next, it's time for some supreme debate. We have the conversations no one else is willing to. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. It's time for Supreme Debates. We have the conversation our Sports Morning Show is willing to. And I'm going to kick us off. This is one that I already had going into the show that maybe has taken on a different tenor after how the show has gone. And that is Supreme Debate. What is worse, World War III or Duke winning another college basketball national championship? We sit here on the edge of both, guys. Okay?
Which World War III? There's been about 75 of them.
The latest World War III.
Oh, okay.
This one, the
War
newest
one.
one. Yeah, this, you know.
I mean, maybe Duke winning would prevent World War III. Last time a Duke went down, Franz Ferdinand.
It's true. Well,
We started this whole thing.
yeah, that started World War.
That started World War I.
Oh, okay, right. So if Duke loses, then yes, and that's how we're going to end up.
History is a circle.
So who's going to be the Gavrilo Princip of March Madness? That's what everybody's asking.
That's the question everybody's asking.
It's the hottest
But
question out there.
is it Arizona?
Dan, you're the biggest Duke fan we got on this show, though. I mean, how what would be worse to you? I mean, obviously, you think would you choose Duke to win a national championship or World War III?
I'm kind of stuck here because like the Duke winning the title bit that I do every single year is going up against the everyone freaking out that it's World War III bit that happens every 3 months. So I don't know what to decide.
Well, World War III,
Worse.
people we work with might get drafted.
Yes.
That would be.
Actually good.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
really
could you
funny.
imagine?
See ya.
Thin out the payroll a little bit.
Little sass on the
lean.
front lines. Storming into Tehran.
Entertaining.
Duke's won 5 national championships. What's a 6?
Yeah, but Shire getting his first in like the set of a new.
Yeah, because that's true. All 5 were Coach K. So this would be the new era.
Yes.
It's still Coach K's national championship probably. We'd have to probably give it to him. He's still around the program. You know he'll probably take credit for it.
But just because he has an office doesn't mean he'll.
Yeah, no, he'll take credit for it. Absolutely.
He deserves the credit. All right, Nikki, what do you got?
Yeah, so this is across all sports, not sports specific. But as a fan of a team, what is the best possible loss that you can have? What's the most palatable loss? Blowout loss when your coach is fired, when you want your coach fired. Elite 8 loss as a Cinderella team. Losing a close game, but it feels like you're turning a corner. Or losing to secure a #1 pick. Or
Satisfying.
other.
I would say blowout loss when you want your coach fired is pretty satisfying.
That's fun, and you're almost rooting for the other.
Yeah, or like embarrassing loss. Like I think about like Eberflus Thanksgiving a year and a half ago. Like that was like, well, you have to do it now.
I feel like losing as a Cinderella, it's such a good story. Your panic is over. You're proud of the boys.
Yeah. Although getting to the Elite 8 and not getting to the Final Four, that's a whole other trip that you get to take that you missed out on.
Also, though, losing that's like the end of that story. When you want your coach fired, your whole hope is that you're about to enter a new story. So it's kind of like a beginning.
The turning corner
in some
close
ways.
loss is underrated.
No, see, I was going to say that's my least favorite.
Really?
I feel like that's the most kind of like cuckold energy, that's like how a lot of it's kind of how a lot of Bears fans sounded at sometimes this year with some of those games. But then they ended up getting it done against the Packers.
If it felt good, if that makes me a cuckold, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm just
That first Packers loss, I was like, all right.
Yeah, we came back. We played hard. But I would go 1 because there is something about wanting your coach. What?
No, to secure the #1 pick?
Yeah, that's underrated.
No, but that's so much. That's
a lot of pressure.
But that's also
It's
so
just
much
that
losing
one.
before that.
Yeah.
And then the #1 pick doesn't guarantee that everything's gonna.
Well, the new coach doesn't either.
I agree, but there's something about the coach. Because you feel as a fan like the one thing you can always do is ask for the coach to be fired.
What's nice is when another team loses to help you secure the #1 pick.
Yeah.
That feels good.
Texans.
But like also in like all of
Or
these
the
scenarios
Colts.
too.
Texans beat them.
The anger, the justified anger, like Dan is saying, when you want your coach fired. You're
Right.
like, see?
Right.
Look at that.
And it's
like if you're a
also-
talk radio guy, that does numbers. That's huge fodder.
I'm also talking specifically about like you want a coach fired so bad, but they're not losing enough for them to be fired mid-season, and then having that catastrophic loss or embarrassing loss being like, finally we can do it. And then you can tell yourself, and then you get to immediately go, you're from watching a really bad team to getting into the coaching carousel and like obsessing over that.
I just went through this with LSU.
Yeah.
Finally got to see Brian Kelly go, then Lane Kiffin rumors start, then look at us now.
Number one pick works if it's you'd have to put in parentheses in a year where it's like a bona fide number one.
Bona fide.
Because there are
stud.
definitely years where you get the number one pick where it's not like, you get Anthony Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know.
I think
You get a
Cinderella.
Wemby.
I think being a Cinderella is super underrated.
Yeah.
That would feel so good. That's once a decade.
But I think the good feelings come in all the wins, not necessarily the loss.
But then you're like, the story's over. You're proud of the boys.
You are
Yeah.
proud of. You're absolutely proud of the boys. But it is the end. It's
like
the end of that
if
story.
an 11 seed makes it to the Elite Eight and then they face Duke, that's still gonna feel good.
Yeah. Eddie, what do you got?
That's it's actually
lose by 30.
unsafe for the sport for them.
they have to call it off.
I'm gonna start doing that actually. The JMU Oregon
Unsafe?
thing. It's unsafe for some of these schools to play Duke.
My supreme debate. Would you guys want Luke Cornett at your bachelor party?
No.
No.
Listen, nice message by Luke Cornett, but like, just chill out, man. Just chill out. Just
Wait,
chill
so
out.
for those that maybe like me and missed this, so I know that the Hawks are doing the Magic City night promotion,
Yeah.
right? So what did Luke Cornett came out and
He wrote a
hooted?
post on Medium, I believe it was, and or Substack,
Yeah,
whatever.
dusted off the old medium.
Yes, so like he wrote like a blog saying like they should cancel it.
It's not respecting women and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
talking about it's like a sign of the
is he-
downfall
is
of
he-
society and whatnot.
Playing, he's on the Spurs, right?
Yeah.
And is he playing the Hawks? Is he there for
Yeah,
that
is he
night?
involved in this?
Is he involved in it at all?
Yeah, who plays them on that night?
Good question.
That's a very good question. But regardless, I think he doesn't respect wings enough because I think that's
That's a win
That's
spot
where
to
everybody
me.
goes. Yeah, that's where everybody goes to
He
Magic
kind of
City.
reminds me, I went to a bachelor party once, like probably 12, 13 years ago, and one of my it was like one of my good friends, and then he brought his high school friends, and he was like, oh yeah, this guy, one of my friends, he tells his wife everything. And he goes, and when I say everything, I mean everything. And that was like, the Luke Cornett was like, all right, staying away from that guy.
What do you say, Steve? Because I can say, oh, it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is kind of a disaster. So they're playing the Orlando Magic that night, which wordplay makes sense, but it's a home game in Atlanta. So you're gonna have
So
everybody.
why the hell is Luke Cornett getting involved?
Yeah.
That's the
He
biggest
just
problem.
felt
He's
felt
judging
the,
from afar.
Big time.
This is crazy.
I mean, the NBA and respecting women.
What are we doing? We got to respect
be mad at
women
some
more.
guys that maybe
Yeah.
commit crimes.
Yeah, true. There's a lot of non-respected women that a Magic City night probably isn't going to change much.
Yeah, what do you think? You'd be the only one that I think would be like, yeah, it's cool. Like
You just
NBA
don't like that it's
player.
Magic versus Magic on the jersey.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
all,
no,
all the
that's-
Atlanta Hawks
that's
fans
a
are going to be cheering
disconnect.
for Magic City when they're playing the Magic. I think
So
That's
Luke Cornett
confusing.
should find that's the real crime here.
to me that's a bigger issue.
I like the idea of fans actually being confused.
I mean, somebody needs to open up a strip club
Magic
called
fan now.
Spurs to really make him mad.
I have one.
Yeah, Dan, what do you got?
That's going to really make Eddie mad. You ready for this?
No.
I think backup cameras in our cars are making us soft as a society. Get rid of them. Let's get back to the old school, putting your arm around the seat and backing up, doing the parallel parking. Everyone has automated parallel parking now. We're soft. We don't know how to work machines. We're losers.
I actually don't hate this.
Okay.
However, I think the beeping could stay.
I actually hate the beeping.
But the beeping
My
is really
car-
the beeping is
Dude,
what
I'll-
caused it to cross over.
My car beeps so loud.
Yeah, but it does help.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I hate the depth perception.
No, but the
I look back.
I do a lot,
I still
too.
look back.
You neither of you use the camera.
Not often, no.
I almost exclusively use the camera, and it wasn't
wow.
always that way.
Che,
but-
you're a terrible driver.
What makes you think that?
By the way, I heard Che's.
is that?
No, it's not. He's actually a terrible
Okay,
driver.
okay.
He
He's
said-
trying to get me. He's
I
trying
was
to
just
get me right
wondering.
now.
Che has
He's trying to
Y'all
get
came
me.
after me for the
Che
journalism
said he's
thing.
going to die in a car accident.
Che, I
Bi-vehicle.
heard.
That's dark.
I heard something this weekend. Did we talk about this? That your biggest fear in life is whales?
Yeah.
Why?
Why isn't it highways?
Well, I mean, I take the highway every day. If you ever see a giant fish underwater, they're overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm talking about if you like snorkeling or scuba diving. If I ever saw a whale, I would just die of a heart attack.
But you're never snorkeling.
True.
That's almost the easiest thing to avoid.
Well, I am avoiding it actively.
I get it.
Yeah. Dude, if you just
passively avoiding
if you just turn your head to the right and you see something that's like 100 feet big, yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, you'd be overwhelmed.
But you don't see whales. That's not. How is that your biggest fear? Wouldn't your biggest fear like being shot or
diabetes, heart disease?
Do you feel like that when you see like an 18-wheeler?
The big four horsemen.
No.
Or like Final Destination 2, the log truck in front of you on the highway?
No, because like you're in control of that for the most part. I'm like, well, I guess we know. I'm
You're
not
in
like
control of seeing
All right,
whale.
biggest fears. Go. Biggest fear.
Sharks.
Okay.
Whales.
Whales.
Yeah.
Burning to death.
Cassowaries.
Mine is Duke.
guys.
Mine is Duke not winning it all.
Yeah.
All
been
credibility I have as
World War
a
III.
sports media journalist.
We've
this
been
year.
set up.
Yeah.
Also, counterpoint to the backup camera: neck pain.
What about it?
If you have neck pain, you gotta use exclusively the backup camera.
Exactly. We're soft as a society. You used to have neck pain. You fight through it.
Have you
What's
been
worse?
made fun of yet, though, for looking back? And not,
Oh, my wife said that every
know.
single time. She's like, "Why are you doing that?"
that's tough.
And I'm like, "Because I like the old school. OS for life."
Big time Tommy.
All right, Che, what do you got?
I have an idea to spice up the Olympics a little bit. Aside from the hockey gold medal game, did anybody have a big moment for the Olympics they really remember?
No.
No. So what you need to do, Olympic sites are a big deal. You want to bid for Olympic sites.
Lindsay.
Adopt something for the yak, spin a wheel, pick one event. The next Olympic site is determined by the winner of that event, the country. That's what I want to see. I want to see this. I want the pressure added to. You have to watch this one event.
So
It's going to determine the next site. Right now, the Olympics.
the problem is it's going to just end up being in Norway every year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If it's winter.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they
it
win
should
like
just be
all.
there every
They
year
win
anyway.
like half of the events.
All right. Well, then they deserve it. Good for them. if we
So,
wanna
but
be
your
better-
supreme debate is just move the Winter Olympics to Norway permanently.
I think we should put land up on the line. Like, if you beat us in this, you get Rhode Island.
I like that.
I think we bet land.
Yes. Yes.
An exclave.
That would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Imagine being a citizen of one of the pieces of land that's up for grabs.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to leave.
I wake up after an event, I'm like, I'm Japanese now. Oh man, cool.
All right, we're going to stay with the debate theme here, guys, as now that we got both back in the room, we are bringing back the Big Cat versus Stephen Cheah debates next here on WUB. Again, hashtag AskWUB on Twitter. If you want to get your questions in, we'll answer them at the end of the show. The World Baseball Classic coming up this Friday on Fox. 8 p.m. Eastern, witness the biggest stars of the game as the USA takes on Brazil. The World Baseball Classic, only on Fox.
That was really good, T-Bob. You lost.
A look behind.
He lost.
I lost the promo. Yeah, I
You
was
lost the
kidding.
promo and he took the promo off.
I had the wrong promo pulled up.
Promo off
Put it,
dome.
I had
put
the
it back
wrong
up. Put it
promo
back up.
pulled
This is
up.
what I would have done. Put it back up. Put up the graphic. All right.
And
World Baseball Classic. Aaron Judd's gonna be there. Bryce Harper and Scooble's gonna pitch an inning. Tune in.
Skeensy, baby.
No, that's Skeens. Yeah, that's
Skeens.
Oh, sorry.
Scooble's a lefty. Yeah.
Oh, you would have
And he
botched.
screwed me
You would have
up.
botched it.
Dang
I saw
it.
the S and I just.
Dang it. Skeens will be there. Did you see PCA threw a no-hitter to Skeens in high school or something?
Yeah.
It's him and some.
Eddie, production wants you to do the promo. Hit the promo, guys.
Okay, the promo. Here we go. The World Baseball Classic. Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, USA, Brazil. Not sure who plays on Brazil, but it's Friday, 8 Eastern on Fox.
Hell yeah. Can anybody follow that up? Or do we
Who does play on Brazil?
I couldn't name one guy on
know.
Brazil.
Okay, Che, I've been told that you have to finish us off here. Final World Baseball Classic promo. Che, go.
World Baseball Classic this Friday at 8 Eastern on Fox. Aaron Judge, the MVP. Bryce Harper, is he elite? Paul Skeens, his card's really valuable. Check it out this Friday on Fox.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right,
Hey, you got it, man.
I'm looking up Brazil right now. Gabriel Barbosa.
This Sunday.
This Sunday,
Gabriel
Gabriel Barbosa. Not seeing a lot of guys I recognize.
Dante Bichette Jr.
Okay, Dante Bichette Jr. There we
I
go.
know Dante Bichette was Brazilian.
Okay. That's about it.
And Bo Bichette. All right, again, guys, that's going to be Friday on Fox. Sorry, I had the wrong promo pulled up.
No, it was great.
I thought I had it, but great job. World Baseball Classic, 8 p.m. Eastern is going to be great. All right, it's time for the Big Cat versus Cheah debate. We have not done this in a while. Let's see who ends up taking home the crown this year. All right, first up on the docket. How did we do this again? But then who gets to pick the
He
side
says
first?
something, I get mad.
Is Max Crosby worth 2 first-round picks?
Is Max Crosby worth first?
Cheah, you pick the side.
I personally think he is. He is still young. He's 29 years old. He will be 29 years old when the season starts. He has the 6th most sacks over the past 4 seasons. He averages 10 sacks a year for his career. He's a really impact player, and his contract is not that bad when you look at other rushers like Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, Aiden Hutchins, all these guys getting over $40 million. His average per year is about 35. Max Crosby is an impact guy. I think he's going to be better than the guys you're going to get in this draft, and he's just an instant impact player. I would, as a team who is potentially in the Max Crosby sweepstakes, I would love to trade for Max Crosby.
He's not worth 2 first-round picks because everyone knows that the Raiders and Max Crosby have had a tumultuous relationship, putting the Raiders in a situation where how are they going to go forward with Max Crosby? If Max Crosby can't trust the Raiders can't trust Max Crosby. You don't want to have to trade someone because the relationship fell apart, right? Like Micah Parsons, yes, that situation got ugly, but I think all of us, to the end, we were like, oh, he's just going to re-sign with the Cowboys. That was always an option. Does it feel like Max Crosby staying on the Raiders is a real option? I don't know.
I would be shocked. The reports are he could be traded like this week.
Correct. So if it doesn't feel like he's a real option, he's going to stay on the Raiders. The Raiders are already like negotiating behind the 8 ball. So
Teams have leverage. You're saying other teams have leverage.
Yes, exactly. So I think it's going to be a first-round pick and probably a 2nd or 3rd and maybe another player, not 2 first-round picks.
Did you know?
He's not. Listen, I love Max Crosby. Micah Parsons was 2 first-round picks, right?
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is in a camp of his own.
Yeah, I would say I looked at DraftKings this morning just to see where the odds were. The Bears are the lowest odds to be his next team.
Max Crosby would be awesome.
Would y'all
by the way,
Would y'all go 2 first-round picks for Crosby as Bears fans?
Well, I can't say yes now. I just.
Well, let's time out on the debate. Exactly. No,
debate over.
Time out on the debate. We'll just take a step outside of the debate.
100%.
Okay.
I mean, the rumor is DJ Moore would be in the trade too. So
yeah,
I would do a first DJ Moore and like a 3rd.
You'd have to be a 2nd at least, huh? You think?
Yeah, I think so. Because then you're Micah. Because Kenny Clark would replace DJ. That's not. Yeah. It's not the same.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing is that, which is weird, Eddie. I had this experience last night when I was looking at the mock drafts, and I was like scrolling, being like, "Where the? Oh yeah, we're down there.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not.
Oh yeah, you're not picking.
We're not picking top 10.
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's about worth that. So, and the Bears have not a great pick this year, so this would be the year to do it. He's an awesome player, and he never comes off the field.
Yeah.
All right, boys, who won the debate? I think I'm gonna go Cheah, but
well, that's not fair. You guys made me show my hand.
I'm not honoring the timeout. Yeah, you agreed with Cheah.
That's not fair.
All right, guys. So Jason Tatum, he is due to return imminently to the Boston Celtics. Does this make them the best team in the NBA?
I'm going to take absolutely not. In the NBA,
I'm going to take absolutely not. In the NBA, the Thunder and the Spurs are way better than the Celtics. The Celtics might not be the best team in the East with Tatum, let alone the entire NBA. You got the Nuggets, you got the Spurs, you got the Thunder, you got the Knicks, you got the Cavs. There's a lot of teams in the NBA that are really, really good. And I don't know if Tatum will be able to fit seamlessly right back in. Jaylen Brown has kind of been the guy. I don't know if he'll be able to fit seamlessly back in right away. He's a great player, but that's a really tough ask late in the season. So I'm going to say no.
I think as far as the East, I think this absolutely makes them the favorites in the East. Like if you look at the top of the East, Detroit is I like Detroit a lot.
It says the NBA.
They're unproven.
It says the NBA.
They're not the best.
It says the NBA.
Yeah, they're the best team in the NBA with Jason Tatum back. They won the championship 2 years ago with fully Jason Tatum healthy. They did not win the championship with him last year. Obviously, he tore his Achilles against the Knicks. Who knows what that series looked like with a fully healthy Jason Tatum? I mean, this is as a fan of a team in the East and the Knicks. This is a scary thing because if he's back at like 80%, like Peyton Pritchard's taking the next step. Derek White has always been really good. Jaylen Brown has certainly taken a step forward. I think this is a team that scares you. Nikola Vucevic adds some size. Kate has been playing really well. Like, this is a team that absolutely could win the East and absolutely threaten in the NBA Finals.
I think Big Cat won that one. Cheah, you were too hesitant to just go all in. I know you don't believe it would have made them the best team in the NBA, but there were arguments to make there that you could have made, and you were unwilling to do so. Okay.
I'll eat that one.
If you are walking your dog and you see a random house with a newspaper at the end of the driveway, should you pick it up and throw it closer?
Go ahead, Cheah. You
I hate to.
I absolutely think you should. If you're an able-bodied person and you have the wherewithal to bend down and pick something, first of all, being a paper boy seems like an awesome job, except for having to wake up super early. If you can have a fantasy camp for 5 seconds and just give that thing a toss, that's fun.
Suburban Paperboy would be fun.
Also, you're helping people out. Presumably, people that get the newspaper are not young people. So if you can help save a person some steps in a day, and we have to go all the way out to the end of their driveway, pass. Imagine getting Amazon deliveries to the end of your driveway. I'd much rather have it way closer to my door. I'm throwing the paper back, being a nice guy.
You let people live their lives and don't get involved. Cheah just assumed that he knows how this person is living their life. He assumed this person doesn't have a routine where he loves to go out and get the paper. He assumed, here's another one that you just decided to make the assumption that it would piss me off to no end. You throw the paper back to their front door. What if every single day they leave out of their garage and they pick up their paper and get in their car and read it when they get to work? You now have they probably don't know where their paper is. You've completely screwed up their flow just because you want to be a nice guy. You're doing it just for Twitter clout. You want people to say, oh look, where'd we find out about this debate?
Well,
where'd we find out about this debate?
On X.
Okay, exactly. You're doing this for Twitter clout. You want everyone to say Cheah's such a nice guy. Leave people alone. Let people enjoy the things they enjoy. You're assuming this is how they want to experience it. That guy, that family, that house. Just let them have their paper how they want it.
I voted with Cheah on this debate.
And I bodied him.
I was shocked at the results, but then I realized, Cheah, I think you and I have paperboy fantasies.
Yeah, but you guys
I did it
and
yesterday. It's pretty fun.
Us imagining that it's an old person, we're adding like a hero complex to it. You and I think we just have maybe some unresolved thing.
It's ironically the more selfish move.
Yeah.
You paint it under selfless, but
correct. You're doing
it for
I'm doing it for
you.
Fun to chuck.
That's what I want to do. I just want to throw the paper and how close can I get it to the door?
You're not doing it for someone else. You're doing it for yourself.
He's never seen Sopranos.
Yeah, he's never seen Sopranos. And did you not think about what I just said where the person might leave out of their garage? And now their paper's sitting in front of their front door?
Imagine it's a nice Sunday morning. Heavy Chicago Sun-Times. You pick it up. Kobe! Right on the front door.
Exactly.
Great.
So we have exposed you here. We've completely exposed you here for being selfish, for yourself. You want to do this yourself. This is your fantasy. You're not doing it. Don't do it.
It's double serving.
No. Don't do it under the guise of trying to help someone else. You're not trying to help someone else. You're living your own fantasy, and you're making everyone think that you're being a nice guy. You're not a nice guy. You're actually a terrible human being. And I hope a whale eats you.
You go, no look, sidearm Stafford.
See? This is it. Nick, this is what you fell for.
Rich Gannon, tongue out.
I did some self-reflection. Yeah, it's not for the person. I want to chuck the paper.
Correct.
I want to hit the door. I want to have it land perfect.
But Cheah made it seem like he's being a good human being.
No, I think
it's both.
I think you won the debate, but I think I'm throwing the paper.
I'm throwing the paper too.
I'm never touching another person's paper.
It's not about what's
That's
nice.
crazy.
I don't like that he went the
Eddie,
good deed route.
You're with me. You don't touch another person's paper.
No, you're right.
Oh. And I could see you hucking the Times.
Yeah, well, listen, the whole time I've been dreaming we should make White Sox Dave do this.
Yeah.
And if we're
throwing them so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Just shatter a storm door.
If you are someone in 2026 who still gets the paper, you probably enjoy going outside to pick up your paper.
But
you're robbing them of that.
There is bad throws a lot, like my parents.
Yeah, I was right.
There's like 8 papers.
I don't think so.
No one gets papers anymore.
I see 1 or 2 on my door.
Thank you.
I missed it.
What the hell was
Well, I'm not doing it at every house.
1 or 2?
Do you read it? Do you still read it?
I get the paper. It came with the subscription online.
Because I got it for years, and I said I was going to read it, and then I finally gave up.
I started
realized
to,
it
and
was.
it's so much.
Feels good when you do it, though.
Yeah.
You feel good.
Don't like a little ink under your fingers?
Oh, I love saying that, too.
I love the paper.
I do like ink under the fingers when it comes to reading books and whatnot. All right, coming up next, guys, let's close the show. A little Ask Wub. Don't go anywhere. We'll Wake Up Barstool. So Stu Feiner just texted us. I get the daily news and Newsday every day. Read cover to cover. If you touch my paper, I shoot you. Get the heck off my property. Sydney loved his crew. Love you, Stu. You have a big driveway, though. Do
Love
they go
you,
all the way to
Stu.
the front door? Or they leave it at the gate. I don't know.
And I now have figured out a way out. I'm just going to have guy got to get Cheah to Farmingdale to throw Stu's paper out so we can just eliminate Cheah. Crime.
By Stu Feiner.
All right, do you care? I've got some topics here. The McDonald's Big Arch Burger. You'll seen this. It's $12. The CEO's being kind of inhuman eating it. Do you care?
Well,
Today
we're
we
about to care.
Today we care.
We are.
Yeah, we're doing the Doug challenge tonight, so the 3 of us are going to.
Oh, is it out? Is the new $12 burger? Is it?
Yeah,
Comes out today.
yeah, comes out today.
So everybody's going to be wanting it. So the odds of us getting it.
Yeah, it's pretty high. So, and we have to go to, I don't know why, we'll probably end up going to 12, 13 fast food restaurants tonight where we have to order exactly what the person in front of us ordered, no alterations, and then try to eat as many as you can. So
So it's
Yeah.
a bigger Big Mac?
I don't.
Looks like different cheese, maybe?
I'm not blaming McDonald's. I love McDonald's. It's just sign of the times. But like $4 McChickens, $12 burgers. I don't know, man. It kind of makes me sad a little bit.
I don't care just because I like the classics more. Like, but good for them. It looks like people will like it.
yeah, my McDonald's order like hasn't changed much in terms of
No, ever.
the
It's- I
price
just get
because
McDoubles
it's like
and
I get 10 nuggets and I get a couple hamburgers.
Creatures of
So
habit,
it's,
yeah.
it doesn't go crazy for me.
Do you care about the Big 12 LED courts that they're going to be using for the tournament? You seen this thing?
Yeah, I just
glass.
want to know, with our attention span as a country, are we able to watch a game while watching a game?
You could. You absolutely could.
So then I'm in.
You absolutely could.
Yeah, I want to
So
see
I want like the SEC tournament playing on the court while we watch them play on the court.
I want it to be like the TikTok videos where you can't keep your attention. I want to see Peter Griffin fighting the big chicken.
Down for that too.
As BYU's.
Yeah, let's lean into the
What if
to
the
fact that all of our
SEC
brains have been fried.
What if the SEC had their own LED court and then they could show the Big Ten tournament?
Yeah.
And then it's courts all the way down.
I also just don't understand how this doesn't break.
I don't understand how it feels like a court.
Yeah.
So this happened earlier this year. There was a game. It was the Lakers, and Luka Doncic complained that the court was way too slippery, and it was like
Imagine that. It's like
it was one of those specials like in-season tournament courts.
All right, guys, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow for more Wake Up Barstool. Everybody have a great day.